Hello everybody, I'm Keith William Marstiller II, author, writer, trying to be a musician. I actually want to make a video because I hear that selling yourself is a lot better than just forcing material out there and just expecting people to like it. So I decided to make a video and maybe just tell a little bit about myself. I'm actually going to go ahead and get up and pace around because walking helps me talk better. I wrote down a few subjects in this notebook that I wanted to kind of tell about. I don't know if I mentioned, but I'm 29 years old. My interests are writing, music, spirituality. I should like to tell about all that. And why I want to be a writer. See, I would love to be a writer because it's just something I always really enjoy doing. I mean, I don't do the best with grammar, but I really don't want anybody to hold that against me because, I don't know, it's just, why should somebody let something stop them from doing something they love to do just because they're not good at a certain thing? Anyways, I'm the author, not the editor, so one day when I get an editor and stuff, that it should look a lot different. So just enjoy my material until the meantime or whatever, through my way and the way it is at the moment. I don't know, I'm 19 chapters into my one book. I titled it The Day All Went Dark. It's a post-apocalyptic story, kind of like an alien invasion thing where the things can get inside the body and then they start as parasites, get in the body, take over after that, control people, deform people, turn them into wicked creatures and stuff. And yeah, all throughout my book is a lot of cool stuff. But anyway, also there's many other reasons I want to be a writer, and I actually want to make it something like this. I see the world needs help, and there's a lot of people in this world that need a lot of help. I would like to, if I make it someday, not use my money for profits on myself. That is never who I want to be, and that is never what I want. Yes, I want to set a life for myself, but afterwards, I want to help as many people as I possibly can. I want to donate to cancer. I want to help feed the poor, and everything like that. I want to maybe pay a surprise visit to somebody like in the hospital, completely not expecting it, just to be like, I'm pay your bills a little bit for you. Like, here's a little donation check. Enjoy, like put a smile on somebody's face, make them feel better. So I want to do. I'm doing all this to make a difference, not only with myself but the world. And I don't know, I'm having a hard time getting people on my side, so I figured maybe if I make a video, maybe explain about myself, tell about myself, sell myself, not my stuff, maybe I'll have a lot better results. I've never been greedy, and I've never been trying to push this on people like, hey, check out my stuff, you got to, you're forced, you got to like my page. No, it's never been like that. It's just I'm trying to make it. I have no money. I don't work because job after job turns me down. So I'm chasing because I believe I'm the only one that's going to save myself. I'm not giving up, and I'm not going to give up chasing everything that I want in life because I truly feel I can count on myself. Counting on others so far has gotten me nowhere. Just nowhere at all. Let's tell about my personality. Let's see. Very kind-hearted, very down-to-earth, very nice and respectful, very caring of others unless somebody disrespects me, and then I just kind of abandon them and ignore them. I've never been a fighter. I don't hit people. I don't go that way. Reactions like that are just ridiculous. I'm very spiritual and stuff, so I kind of really believe not hurting things and not harming people, though people sure can seem to harm me at times. See, that's a little bit about my personality. See, not using any excuses, but yes, I do have ADHD. I do have insomnia. I am an introvert, so I'm always in my head, which is why I guess I've always maybe liked to write, because I've always had a very strong going mind, very strong. See, I also decided to write in this little notebook. See, I actually came up with little ideas before I made this as I read. I'm going to kind of talk and rant on myself a little bit. This really ain't a rant, but I call it ranting when I just talking from my head most of the time and going off of ideas or whatever comes about. Anyways, one subject I chose is people may notice, like, my writing's not very happy. There's, like, not much happiness to my stuff, and everything is more on the dark side. Well, to be honest, just what I like. It's just what I fit. I'm not dark or anything. I'm not cruel and I'm not mean. I'm not dark-hearted, but I like to write for the dark side. I like violence. I like sex and like subjects like that, like in most of my stories. I don't want to write about how Happy Bill met some lady and all they fall in love. Well, let's create a big Twilight Saga story. No. Well, I'm not making fun of Twilight either, man. That's another author that's their creative things. I don't like Twilight personally, but a lot of people do. So, anyways, I don't do good at happy writing because personally, a lot of times I don't feel happy myself. So I'm not good at writing on something that I've never really felt because all my life and so far it's not really working out to the best. I mean, as I said, I'm 29 years old. I mean, I don't drive yet. I still live at home with my parents, and yes, these are things that are embarrassing, and like I'm surprised I can actually just admit them to you people. But I'm not calling you people as like a bad term. I don't mean it like that. I mean, let me call you like my people, my fans, the people that check me out. See, I think 67 of you on the page so far. But yeah, I know I don't do good with happy writing, and no, just because I write on the dark side and everything in my book does not explain how I am in real life at all. That is not me. That is just me for my creativeness and my personality toward the book, and to make it interesting and interest people that are interested in things like that. If people don't follow these kind of things, don't support violence or sex and stuff like that, just, like I'm probably not the author for you, really. Not trying to be mean or anything, but if I can't hit on happy, which a lot of people have asked me about, they're like, why don't you ever write on anything like positive? Like, it's just not what I've ever been good at. Well, I chose to tell about my spiritual ways. I'm into meditation. I have little protection stones. I'm trying to learn astral projection and, believe it or not, telekinesis as well. Within my spiritual ways, it helps like keep my stress away and all that. So I just always really liked it. And when I'm in my spiritual ways, like I'm always. This is my cross. You can actually see I got it on now. My stones are in my pocket. I'll get one out to show everyone. See? I don't know if you can really see it, but that's an angelite stone. Communication. I chose to keep that one in my pocket because sometimes I don't do well with communication, and I hope maybe having it on me would connect to my spirituality and maybe make me talk a little better during this, a little more professional. But I do pretty good on my own, I think, for the most part. Anyways, got to get my notebook back out. Let me flip and see if I got any more subjects here to talk about. Music interest. Oh, how could I forget? Yes, I've always had an interest in writing, and I did start off with lyrics. And I have written approximately 80, if not more, songs. And they're in little notebooks back up at the house. I mean, I like to do a video outside and pace around because it helps. I don't know, it just helps me talk. Everybody's different, and this is just the way I feel comfortable. So my music interests, I've always been interested in heavy metal. Ain't no doubt about it. Oh, of course, he fits the dark side. Of course he wouldn't like heavy metal, right? Oh, anyway. You want to hear when I was born? I was born on Halloween of 1986. Oh, no wonder he's on the dark side yet again, huh? I like joking around. That was actually for laughs if you caught that. Anyways. Music interests, I like to sing, like, I have, like, what I call, like, a soft country voice. I like to do metal screams as well, or whatever they call them, growls, gutturals, like playing around with all that. I would like to be in a band one day, do the same thing, help with things, donate cancer, help people with bills, feed the poor. I promise that one day, if I make it, I can help people 10 times better than the government, because I'm not a greedy little shit like most people. I care about others, like, all my life. It seems way more than myself. And I don't know, I just felt maybe God put me here to look after others. I'd eventually grow to become in spiritual ways, and I actually am an energy worker in a light way. I'm still working at it very much. But yes, I am an energy healer and working on those things. If anybody has any questions or anything, you can always leave something in the comments, and maybe I'll make another video or hit up on the subject or something, don't ever be afraid that you can't talk to me. I'm like the most respectful person you could possibly ever meet. Thank you, and bye.